Yep.
Now that is where you place a golf club straight up and you try and squat down
Yeah,
without leaning forward, leaning
Yeah.
backwards, without moving the club around.
That's pretty good at that one, wasn't it?
You were good at that, and
Yeah.
I struggled on that one as well.
Yeah.
Now that one there more looks at your ankles.
Yeah.
Again for like early extension. Mainly. So
Yeah.
it's but again it can be down to your shoulders. Can you
Absolutely.
keep
Yeah.
it back whilst you're squatting down?
Yeah.
It's not easy. Next one was ankle dorsiflexion, and that's the one that I failed terribly.
Right. Okay.
So basically, you have to go on one knee,
Yeah.
place a club about 6 inches in front of you,
Yeah.
and then try and touch it
That
with
was
your
one
knee.
of I found that one of the easiest.
Yeah, it was. You did it straight away.
Yeah,
whereas
it
you
was-
can see that I struggled and failed.
Yeah.
Now to try and give you why I struggled there. So going down to the tight hamstrings,
Yeah.
and then down to this ankle dorsiflexion. When I go downwards in the downswing, my
Yeah.
ankles get really tight because of that.
Okay.
Because I can't actually physically flex through them easily.
Yeah.
Because they're so tight and the pressure builds up during the downswing, I try and ease that pressure and back up.
Right.
So I early extend.
Okay.
So which results in thins.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I never fat the ball. I strike it well,
Yeah,
or I thin
yeah.
it on a bad shot. I'm thinning it because my ankles are really tight
Right.
to relieve pressure, and my hamstrings are tight, so I jump a little bit out of posture.
Right. Okay.
Now, if I had loose hamstrings and
Yeah,
loose
yeah.
ankles, then I might be really good.
Yeah.
But sadly, my ankles are more genetic. I can't really stretch and change those, so that's something you got to deal with
Yeah,
unless
that's-
someone's willing to break them for me.
Well, I'm not up for that. I'm not going to break your ankles.
Then the next one's that 90-90 shoulder rotation, the one you failed.
Yeah.
So I won't go into that one. The next one, disassociation.
Yeah.
Again, the one you failed. So
Yeah,
you failed
yeah.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
Then
That was
seated,
fun.
Then seated trunk rotation.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, you passed this one
Yeah,
with
yeah.
ease because this again is about rotation.
Yeah, and it's all about hip movement as well, isn't it?
It is,
But
yeah.
I did pass that one,
Yeah.
which is strange given that,
It's
I didn't pass-
rotating.
I didn't pass the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, rotating your spine against your hips. You
Yeah.
can't move your hips. Yes, you've done really well. I'll go into the last one. Really, there's a couple more, but they're not really massively important. But it's internal and external hip rotation.
Yeah.
So it's where you'll turn one way on one leg and then the other way as well on
Yeah.
one foot.
I found that hard.
Yeah, but you did pull your borderline.
Yeah. It was
So
a pass, it was
rotation again.
borderline,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
so I gave you a pass there, but it was
I
borderline.
think you went a bit easy on me.
I think I did,
to be
yeah.
fair. I think you probably could have fielded me on that because that was tough.
Yeah,
That was really tough. But it really shows, how flexible you actually need to be a golfer. There's so many people who go, oh, you just hit a ball. You don't. You pretty much use every part of your body
yeah.
to get the speed and the movement into hitting that little white ball.
I cannot name one person who is like a meathead, like a big
Yeah,
gym meathead who can hit a golf ball well.
That's
The muscles are unbelievably tight.
Yeah.
The back, shoulders, it's all really,
Yeah.
and all they do is just lift it with their arms and then try and hit it aggressively
Yeah.
with the muscle of their arms. Horrific. They hit it half as far as I do, and they can't connect well with it because their body's not working because it's so
mad. Yeah,
tight.
because it's too tight.
Yeah, whereas you need
Well, you need to be
you need
like
supple.
freer. Yeah, obviously.
supple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously that's why a lot of people are now taking to yoga to free their bodies up a bit.
I was speaking to somebody actually, going off that. This was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
We had a visitor who was in a two-ball. They were trying the course out
Okay.
for a society, a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
society, and they're called the Black British Golf Society.
Right, okay.
And it's over 120 black people.
Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah. So they're trying to really push it in golf
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it has been seen, stereotypically as
Well, yeah.
as an old white person's
Yeah.
rich game.
Absolutely.
Traditionally,
Yeah.
they're changing it, and they've been on Sky Sports a couple of times recently. I saw it during the Masters, during the ad breaks,
Cool.
and they're looking at changing it. But he's one of the chaps. He does yoga
Yeah.
in golf as a job,
Wow.
and also the psychology as well. So psychology and the
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
And he seems pretty well off to me.
Yeah.
So he's doing well out
He's
of
doing
it.
well, is he?
And he was straight in there to me, firing
Yeah.
questions at me, putting me under pressure. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I'm thinking, so it's not what I do.
Yeah, yeah.
I just coach. But he's seen the other side, the psychology
Yeah, yeah.
and the body.
That's quite
And
cool, though.
yeah, yoga. He
That's-
said yoga is massive.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's-
so-
I really do think, if I could free my shoulders up a bit, it would make me
It would-
so
it
much,
would help.
so much better.
So if I had to try and describe what I see in your swing,
Yeah.
it's you're on the way back trying to rotate and separate the hips and chest. It doesn't happen as much, so you kind of stand up a little bit in the backswing, then you dip back down into the swing. Again, it's uncomfortable because your hips and chest are together. They're not separated, so then you jump back out at impact. It's like an up and a down. So there's loss of compression and timing, and the hips get a little bit stuck. You start freeing things up, and it all becomes more on plane. Half of those disappear quickly.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's
amazing what I've learned without hitting a golf club today.
Yeah, you didn't hit one shot.
I not one shot.
Yeah,
I held a golf club to do
to
do the tests, but I haven't hit a ball.
Yeah,
but I've learned so much more than like a lot of lessons because it's like, oh wow, this is why X doesn't feel good.
Yeah,
like how many people roughly get a screening in the UK before they take their lessons with a pro?
Going off just me of what I know, I don't know anybody who has. Now there will be people who are. There are people out there who are doing it and advertising it.
Since you've been a head pro, am I the first person that has taken a screening?
You are indeed.
Wow.
I would love.
That's nuts.
To first time anyone comes for a lesson, me first time we do a full screening. And then from that, I know what I can work, what I'm working with, whether it's genetic or not.
Well, it gives you a head start because you see, like, from everything we've done today, you can see what's going on with my body.
Yeah.
Because you could take a lesson, for instance, and like do it completely wrong because you could be doing it against what their body actually naturally does.
Correct.
Which would actually hurt them more than make them better.
Definitely.
It's just nuts.
There's a lot of coaches on Instagram that you see. Half of them you have no idea who they are. They just pop up all the time, and they you see a lot of them working on top of the backswing. The top of the backswing is probably one of the hardest points. So let's say we try and work on yours, for instance, trying to get the plane better. You start struggling. Oh, I don't feel great. Oh, I'm struggling with that one. It's pretty hard. It's pretty difficult. We'll work on it. But you've got a real excuse. On paper, we can see it.
I can see that it's all to do with my shoulders, and it's not just me. Like, not listening. If do you know what I mean? I know that's a very simplistic way of putting it. But it's like, no, there is. I need to free the shoulders up to make that be able to work. If I don't work on the shoulders first, I won't get that freer swing. Which is nuts.
And just think about that. Just everybody working now. How many work at a desk or a computer? It's going up and up and up and up.
Probably
shoulders are forward all day, typing,
probably at least
grabbing a drink, and
70-80% of golfers.
So who stands there in posture all day? I keep trying to remind myself, but I don't know anyone that does that.
Does it? You
don't see anyone who's in posture all the time. Trying to keep the shoulders back, flexibility.
Even people who have outside jobs, they don't stand in posture all day.
No.
They don't, because it's not natural to stand in a posture all day, because rarely is it comfortable, because your body's saying to do something else, because it's going, oh, that's not comfy, can you just go that way and just do something that, because
you're getting stressed out. You're trying to ease off the stress by making the posture a bit better. Definitely. It's so common. If I did screens on everybody, I'm pretty sure that'd be a common for your average golfer who works a lot, especially computers,
I agree.
driving, delivery drivers, anything that involves behind a wheel. Same.
Mad.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's been such an eye-opening experience to do a screening. It was class.
So you not only got homework to do for stretches,
homework,
you'll have homeworks for golf. And I can now work around those because I now know.
Exactly. So what is my actual homework? Look, let's tell the listeners what do I need to do? So I need to work on stretches to free up my shoulders.
Definitely stretches. And you can try stretches for the disassociation, but most people don't actually know they have to do that during the downswing. Or just the golf swing in general. Trying to separate. So it's now knowing that. Can you try and improve that without having to do any stretches?
That's true.
Trying to separate more. We can work on trying to really get them hips leading. But it was a bit tight.
It was tight.
So there is some stretches needed, but again, gym. There's quite a bit, isn't there? When you think
there is.
But then you think, am I going to be a tour pro? Am I going to try and get on tour and do this? No, but you'll enjoy your golf more. You'll have a target and really improve it.
Exactly.
Really dissect it.
And that's obviously obviously not everybody has time to do all this kind of stuff. But if you add a little bit in, and just work,
just chip away,
chip away,
yeah,
then that handicap will come down, hopefully.
But everyone can then kind of take some pressure off themselves.
Exactly. You enjoy your game more.
Yeah.
You enjoy your game more, don't you?
So if you do, for the odd shot, if you jump out and fin the ball or top it or fat it because you can't move, you can just think, you know what, I'm trying to improve it, and I know what it is, and I've kind of got a bit of an excuse. It takes pressure off.
Yeah, it does.
It's not you being like bad with a club and hand-eye coordination, being bad at golf. It's something there. Yeah. I've got it.
Yeah.
I fin the ball.
Yeah.
My bad shots are thin. Can't stand it.
It's knowing this. It's knowing the information, isn't it? It's knowing that, right, that's what I'm doing, and I need to do this to get better. Whereas when people say to you, "You're lifting your head," and it is like, well,
it's like, thanks.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
I know that bit, but there must be a reason. I'm not lifting my head just for the crack, am I?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I would never say lifting your head, unless you're looking away from the ball. But
but you know
coming
what I
out
mean.
of posture. Yeah, definitely.
But it's the old adage, isn't it? Never listen to your partners. Listen to your pro.
Yeah, but there is anybody seeking out there. There's something called MyTPI or TPI.
Yeah.
That's Titleist's own version of the screening, which is quite big, I think, down south.
Okay.
And it's especially in America. There's not much going on here, but there will be coaches who do screenings and take it very seriously.
Well, I definitely, like, for anybody that is going to see the pro, ask for a screening. That's just brilliant.
You have some that are based at a gym who are golf specialists at a gym.
Just ask. Just say to them, look, you know what? Maybe that's why my swing isn't improving.
That's a possibility.
Absolutely. Get your screening and then get your lessons.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's been brilliant, mate. It's been absolutely first class today.
I'm glad.
Really enjoyed it.
And
really enjoyed learning about what my body can do and what it can't do at the minute, and what hopefully it will be able to do. And so Man United Chelsea. You're a red.
I'm a red.
You're a United fan.
I am, sadly.
Wow, didn't know that. And so you took me to the game. But thanks for tackling me.
You're welcome.
It was an interesting game. United were pretty awful for about 70 minutes. Chelsea looked like they could probably score 4, 5, 6 in the first half.
Yeah, the score did not
De Gea was, really good. Yeah. And then Ronaldo popped up with a wonder goal. Yeah. It was like, I didn't see that coming, to be fair. I really didn't. And the Chelsea fans were giving it big licks.
Good with it though. They were so much louder than
they were giving it big licks in the
fans,
corner. Yeah. But to be fair to them, they're going to get Champions League, so they kind of, they were giving it, But I just didn't see it 1-1 at the end of the,
If you didn't know the score and didn't see any goals, you would have said, you had to guess, you'd say about 4-0 Chelsea. Oh, yeah. It was a battering, and their fans were brilliant.
But it was a good night out, wasn't it? Good crack.
Yeah, it was nice to get out there, have a bit of food, have a beer.
Bit of food, beer.
Watch a bit of footy,
bit of football. It was good crack, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So we'll have to do that again, won't we? Another Haggard the Hero night out.
Yeah. And we'll get some footage of the carnage, of the absolute carnage.
Absolutely.
2 beers deep, what can go on?
Talking about footage, we will have to get some footage very soon.
We'll have to get around the golfing in some footage,
We will have
because
to
no one's seen
Nobody's
much
seen
golf swings. No one really sees us and what's going on.
So we will have to get that in. And there's the Labradoodle just to say hello to you.
Yeah.
She can't miss out. She's regular now on the pod.
Part of the pod.
There you go. Big kiss for you. There you go. Well done, Alba. So look, thanks very much. That has been a really, really good. A really, really good day. Learned a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going off to do a few stretches.
Good. I'll have to do the same.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, nice to see you.